Welcome to the Risk Taker Podcast. This is Evans, your host, man. How y'all guys feeling today, man? I am blessed. I'm feeling amazing. Man, look, each day that God gave me, man, that I am blessed, man. I don't take it for granted, and you shouldn't take it for granted, man. Hopefully that you're having a wonderful day, having a blessed week and a blessed week. Man, this I call this the special edition on this podcast, man. I have my best friend. I have my wife, my baby mama, my business partner here with me, Gigi, man. Welcome to the Risk Taker Podcast, man.
Thanks for having me
All
on.
right, let's get to this episode, man. Let's get to it, man. Um, Balance family and business. How do you do that?
Hmm.
Yeah, because it's something that we see, especially in the internet. People are saying, "Okay, I can't, I can't balance family and business. How do you do that?" Like, now we're gonna talk about how we do that as a
Yeah.
couple. How do we balance the business and family?
Yeah.
No.
I know for us, like when there's a swing, right? And you have that little thing in the middle that makes the swing goes up and down and stuff like that. Like I know for us, what help us is our faith in God. God is the foundation of everything that we do.
Yep.
And when it comes to balance, I think God is our balance.
Mhm.
And first acknowledging whatever we do, we always go in prayer, even with our kids, um, and just acknowledging God and having God in our lives
Yep.
and directing us. Um, and I think another thing that we do is set boundaries. Yes, I love my job. I love my kids, but I have a time for my kids and I
Mhm.
have a time for my job, and I respect those boundaries.
Mhm.
Um, and sometimes it blurs some of these world they collide.
Mhm.
Like our kids know what we do, and they,
Yes.
they they know they come in the office and they know all these things. But not once have I ever heard our kids say, "Oh, I can't do this because mommy and daddy are working, or mommy and daddy has to work." They know that we have to work. There's
Yep.
certain there's certain there's certain things that we can't go to,
Mhm.
you know. But we don't let that we don't let work interfere with our kids, you
Yep.
know.
All right, risk takers, quick break before we dive back in. If you've been building, grinding, and betting on yourself, it's time your wardrobe matched your mindset. OWIG apparel isn't just clothing, it's a statement. From the bold risk taker hoodies to the signature dream chasers tees, every piece is designed to remind you why you started. Shop now at owigapparel.com because when you walk in purpose, your clothes should speak before you do. Back to the episode.
If this is family time, it's family time.
Yep.
That means I'm not answering emails. That means I'm not answering the phones.
Mhm.
And people need to respect that time and just setting those boundaries in the beginning. Don't set them in the middle.
No.
Don't set them in the end, especially if you're starting. Set those boundaries in the
And
beginning
yep.
and honor those boundaries.
Yes.
And don't just write them down and say, okay, from this time to that time is this. And
Mhm.
no, set those boundaries, respect those boundaries. Because
Mhm.
with us, work is work.
Yep.
When we go home, there is no
No work.
work.
Yep.
And that's what we did from the beginning.
Yep.
Period. And it's not difficult for us now. When
Mhm.
we go home, like there's no. I mean, if something was not done, then you just gotta wait until tomorrow.
No. Yep.
When I'm in the office, I'm focused.
Yep.
That's my work. When I'm home, I'm a wife. I'm a mother.
Mhm.
Those things. I prioritize those things.
Yeah. I think it's what you say. It's priority.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's priority now. When it comes to the business and the family, because when you're home, you should give your kids your full attention.
Have you ever felt like you're building something with no blueprint? Just hustle, faith, and late nights holding it all together? Then this book is for you. Building from scratch, from hustle to strategy. How to build, scale, and succeed in business isn't just a book, it's a playbook. Written by the dynamic duo behind this very podcast, it's packed with the real lessons, mindset shifts, and step by step game plans they use to build from absolutely nothing. If you're stuck in hustle mode but ready for strategy, this book meets you right there. Grab your copy now at the dynamic duos speaks.com because your next level requires a new strategy.
That's why you're home for. Now, as a
Yeah.
parent,
Yeah.
now you work your business all day.
Yeah.
Now, when you come home, you should give your kids the full attention.
Yeah.
You know, because there's joy in it. Now, because whatever you're building, there's joy in it. Because you're building with your family, but it's the priority. No, it's the priority. Like you gotta prioritize everything that you do in your calendar. You gotta if your kids have swimming lesson, you gotta make sure that you put that in your calendar.
Yeah.
No, it's priority.
Yeah.
No, that's how I see
So it's
it.
not balanced because
No,
I don't really think you can really balance
balance.
because
No,
sometimes some days it's work and then some days it's family.
yeah,
But like I said, I think it's how you prioritize
prioritize it.
things. It's
Yep,
priority. Okay,
yep,
what's priority
yep,
right now?
yep. Because if you build you say you're building something for your kids, but you sacrifice.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people do. And I'm not saying it might work for them, but for us, it's like, okay, I don't want to sacrifice. I don't want to sacrifice my kids.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
You don't wake up one day and your kids are all grown.
Grown,
Like,
and
what?
I miss everything.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to buy. I'm trying to buy. I'm trying to buy time back.
Yeah.
You can't do that. And you try to buy it with money
Yeah.
now, and you can't. It's prioritized, man. When it's business time, it's business time. When it's family time, it's family time. You know, give your kids full attention, and make your kids be part of the dream
Yes.
of the
Yes.
vision.
Have your children
No,
involved.
involved because our kids know. Look, daddy gotta go to this meeting, and this is why daddy gotta go to this meeting.
Yeah.
This is why mommy gotta go to this meeting. Is because we include them in the vision.
Yeah.
Because if every year they wanna take a vacation, or three every quarter they wanna do this, like we have to include the kids. And you probably say their kids they don't understand now of what we do. Trust me,
They do.
they do.
They do.
No, um, and you have to put that in the beginning. You say that
Yeah.
like not in the middle, because if you put it in the middle or at the end,
Ain't gonna work.
it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
No. So you have to give, like when you at the office, you give your business your full attention, right? You give your full attention to make it work. Well, your family, you got to do the same thing.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
as parent, um, as a couple, you gotta give that full attention, even or
Yeah.
like or relationship.
Yeah.
No, it just can't. It can't just be business. No,
No.
that's
That's
gotta
not
be.
healthy.
That's not no. It's
Yeah.
almost like a transaction.
Yeah.
No, like
Yeah.
it's just business, nothing more. So it's priority. You know?
Yeah.
What when you're in the office, you give your business your full attention. When you're at
Yeah.
home, you give your kids full attention. Not
Yeah.
answering email, not phone call. Put your phone down. You
And that's
know?
being a good example for them too, because like you said, you may think that they don't know what's going on, but they do.
Yep.
And like a lot of entrepreneurs, the kids see them as entrepreneurs,
Mhm.
and most of them want to grow up as entrepreneurs. Like we have a friend who her daughter is constantly on social media selling the product,
Right.
and the daughter loves it
Yep.
because she sees her mom doing that, and that's setting the example. Now imagine if her mom didn't have time for her and didn't do this. What's going to happen is that she's going to end up hating that business.
Yep.
And she's gonna look at that business like you're taking that time away from my parent, from my mom, from me. And then most of us we want to leave legacy businesses for our kids, and
Yep.
and then the kids gonna be like, yo, why would I want to do that?
Do
Like
that, yeah.
all you've been doing is working
Work,
and
yeah.
stressing and doing all the things. Why would I want to do that?
Yep.
So these are examples that we can we can show our
You can
kids.
show our kids, yeah. Very true. Like that's why you see kids don't want to take their their parents' business because they see what you had to go through. Like
Yeah.
you didn't have time for them, and they don't want to put their family. They don't want to put their own family through that same thing.
Yeah.
Um, being an example for them. Now let them in that let the kids be part of the vision. Let them cut out the when you're
They're the
doing a
on the
dream
dream
board.
board.
Like now, let them be part of it.
Yeah.
Now, because when they're part of, they gonna understand. Okay, and this is what we have to do.
Yeah.
No, even with our kids, we see that.
Yeah.
We see who's the CEO.
Yep.
We see the skill, like we see the skill that God gave them, the gift that God gave them, and we see that.
Yeah.
No,
And then sometimes their gift may not be what you think it is, but you
yep,
can still incorporate that gift in that business.
business,
You know
yes,
what I'm saying?
yes,
Like if you're really good at sales, but you see your child is really good at gaming
mm-hmm,
or different things, find a way to incorporate that in that business so they can still be part of that business, but it's something that they want to do.
do, yep,
You
yep,
know,
yeah, yeah. We talk
you
about,
always saying that, yeah,
yeah, like because if you have a gift of singing, right? Well, you could be part of the media team, part of
yeah. The marketing,
the
the
marketing,
jingle,
the
the yeah,
jingle. You could do so much, and the kids doesn't have to do the what parents have to realize. The kid doesn't have to do the same thing as you.
yeah,
They have different skill,
yeah,
though. So to grow that business, create a position,
yeah,
create a whole position for them,
yeah,
to include them in there.
yeah.
So yeah, it's priority. Now, how do you balance? I don't think it's balance. Um, it's priority. Yeah,
Priority.
priority. No, that's all. That's all, man. That's how you do it. I'm gonna leave it like this, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna I'm gonna keep this one short. But yeah, yeah. Listen, man, this is Evans, your host, man. You could listen to our podcast on Spotify. You could listen to it on Apple Podcast. You could watch it on YouTube. Risk Taker Podcast, man. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, man. See you in the next episode, and we out.
We out.